6:48 on this Tuesday morning. Two special guests in studio. Charmaine Hammond, welcome back.
Thank you.
A local author. And this is Toby Jr., a beautiful Chesapeake Bay Retriever.
Yes.
How old is he?
He just turned a year. Year old. He's a year old, and he's been in our family just for about 4 months.
No way. So
yeah.
he's I guess, going to attempt, though it's a tall order, to fill the shoes of one of your best buds of all time,
yes.
Toby, who's since passed away. But Toby, the inspiration behind several books that you've written, including this one. Toby Says, Be a Buddy, Not a Bully.
That's right. This is the newest book that came out in the Toby series, and this is our new Ambassadog.
Ambassadog. I love it. How's he doing so far?
He's doing great. You know, he's love on 4 legs. He's a happy dog. He's not afraid of thunder. He doesn't wreck houses. I don't know what I'm going to write about now.
Yeah, that's right. The stories and the adventures of Toby were chronicled so well in your previous book. So how is it that we can take lessons from pups? I mean, what do we see in the way that dogs interact with humans that can help us learn lessons?
You know, there's such an incredible bond that happens between a human and a dog. And one of the things we found with Toby, and we're seeing it with Toby Jr., is they're so unconditionally accepting. They just accept you for who you are, love you for who you are. And that's part of the message. We're trying to teach children how to be accepting, respectful, and kind.
I love it. He's speaking up, not afraid to speak up. You know, I guess in a way that's kind of a bit of a message as well, isn't it? And we're encouraging children and adults, for that matter, when we see unacceptable behavior or those around us being mistreated, we do need to learn to speak up.
That's right. That's one of the messages in the book, is teaching children to be a buddy, not a bystander and a bully. So we're trying to tell children find their voice and be able to stick up for their friends if they're not happy or comfortable with how they see someone being treated.
Charmaine, what's your background? I mean, how did these issues become important to you or get on your radar in the first place?
Well, in my first career, I was a correctional officer. So I spent about 10-15 years working with troubled youth and in jails. And that's where I really saw a lot of bullying and really noticed that this issue needs a lot of attention.
So have you seen in the last 10 or 15 years as conversation seems to be more prominent, as nice downward dog there, TJ, Toby Jr., there you have it. But is it more on our radar now? I mean, do we as a society, or especially the younger generation that you and your Ambassadog interact with, I mean, are we starting to get it?
You know, bullying's a serious issue, but we are noticing that children are really responding to the message of kindness and the message of acceptance. And I know that little kids have a lot of power. Their voice matters. Okay,
if people want to pick up this book, Toby Says, Be a Buddy, Not a Bully, where can they find it? Or if they want to get in touch with you, how can this happen?
They can find the book at Audrey's here, also Chapters, most bookstores, Amazon, of course, and our website. He has his own website, theoriginalteamtoby.com.
I love it. What's his next assignment?
Well, we're going to try and see if we can train him up for a therapy dog, but I kind of think he likes dock diving. So I have a funny feeling he'll be doing dock diving competitions pretty soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
because these guys are cut out for the water. I mean, they're born and bred to love the water, hey?
That's true.
In closing, though, we do have another second. When it comes to Ambassadogs, you talk about therapy dogs and training Toby Jr. here to do that. What is it about these animals that, I mean, sometimes, whether it's in a hospice or whether it's working with young children that are facing challenges, dogs bring something to the table that no other living being tends to be able to do.
They really do. We noticed it with Toby Sr. in the hospital that he volunteered at, that people immediately calmed down, their stress level went down, and there's a lot of reports to prove that therapy dogs can make a difference in the person's health.
Isn't it true? Charmaine, thanks for being here. Charmaine Hammond,
Thank you.
author of Toby Says, Be a Buddy, Not a Bully. You can find it at Audrey's, Chapters, or wherever your favorite spot is to buy books. It's 6:52. We're back with more Breakfast Television right after this.